The previous day, Mary had managed to escape from Major Morton's office by claiming she had to throw up, which wasn't far from the truth. The man made her sick. Now, here she was again, facing the man again, with another package for delivery and the form for him to sign. Had he phoned the quartermaster and requested she deliver his packages? She wouldn't put it past him. The major's eyes blazed, indicating his own rage. "You high and mighty little squaw. I'll teach you to throw a drink in my face." Anger boiled so hot in Mary's heart, it was a wonder the world around her didn't turn a hazy shade of red. Seconds passed, anger coupled with fear at what she had just done. She'd reacted to his advances without thinking. And now, this man could destroy her and everyone she loved. He reached for a towel and then, to her horror, removed his wet tie and shirt. He wore an undershirt beneath his uniform, but that didn't negate the lacks in propriety. Heat climbed up her neck all the way to her hairline at the indecency. If anyone were to enter the room and see her in such a compromising situation, she'd be thrown out of the military. At least she thought she would. "Sir," she began, "gentlemen don't make such propositions toward a lady." He donned another shirt, to her relief, but neglected to button it. She turned her head to avoid the sight of him and stepped back. "Don't tell me what I should and shouldn't do. I'm an officer," he sneered. Her heart lurched when he moved toward her. She retreated until her backside bumped against his desk. She stared longingly at the door, the one he'd kicked shut with his foot when he'd poured her a drink. Her heart tied itself into knots of fear. Her fingers felt around on his desk, hoping to find a weapon, a letter opener perhaps, or even a paperweight. Now where were we? Ah, yes. I was telling you how I'd send anonymous letters to the POW camp your brother's in and tell them he's a spy. Ice water, rather than blood, or so it seemed, flowed through Mary's veins. He continued, "How about I send letters to that relocation camp where your Jap friends are staying? Unless, of course, you'd like the opportunity to talk me out of it, say, at the Tiki Lounge." A wicked leer spread across his jowly face. His cheeks were a deep red. Gooseflesh prickled over her. She rubbed her hands over her arms. For the 20th time, she wondered how the Navy promoted men like him. "You're a traitor to this country. You know that?" "Me? You're the traitor, Missy. I'm simply trying to get you to comply with what's good for these United States, and you are stubbornly refusing." Confusion swamped Mary. "How do you figure that?" The wicked leer came back to his face. "Officers get lonely. We can do our jobs better if we have a little female companionship, somebody to help us unwind so we can focus on more important matters." Major Morton raised his eyebrows. He downed his drink and wiped the slobber from his double chin. Sickness swirled in her middle. This man wouldn't stop at one drink. If she gave in to even the slightest whim of his, she'd be chained to him indefinitely, a slave to his demands. Her fingers wrapped around a square of heavy metal, likely his cigar box. She dared not take her eyes off him to know for sure. "Sir," she said again, "I will not be drinking with you tonight, or ever." His face and neck turned an intimidating shade of red. His eyes darkened, sending chills through the room. "You'd probably just as soon throw another drink on me, wouldn't you?" Her fingers gripped the cigar box. Would the JAG officers believe her if she claimed self-defense? Did she want to take that chance? Did she have a choice?